Today is the day that we're hopefully going to be finishing up the rebuild of the 1937 Knucklehead engine that's going in the 2022 Wheels Through Time raffle bike. Now that we've got the heads complete, we can go on to final assembly of the rest of the engine. So what we've got ahead of us right now, we're actually going to be installing pistons, rings, cylinders, and then bolting the heads on there shortly after. Ought to be no time. We'll be bolting this engine right into the chassis. Now behind me, the chassis is coming together excellent. As you guys can see, we've kind of got brakes hooked up. We've got front brake done, rear brake done, handlebars are on. Actually, really kind of a neat setup. I'd thought about using these. These are 1937 standard bars, and I actually had two sets of different bars. Ended up going with the Speedster bars. They were the hot setup back in the day. Really, when you look at motorcycles of this era that are restored, the Speedster bars are some of the most attractive bars. So we went with the Speedster bars, the components, high-low beam switch, horn switch, brake lever, everything's kind of been installed and we're ready to start finessing this into a motorcycle. As you guys can see, we've got a table here, or a cart full of more black parts, gloss black, going to be added to this motorcycle momentarily. Remember, the sheet metal's at the painters. It's going to be back here soon. In short order, this is really going to be looking like a motorcycle. So today, we're going to be finishing up the engine rebuild, bolting on the top end, and in no time, we'll have this installed. We'll be hooking up the drive line, primary drive, clutch, secondary drive, rear chains, and we'll be kicking it over hopefully here in short order. So bear with us, guys. What we've got here are a pair of standard bore 4-fin cylinders. These are best available reproduction cylinders. Again, standard bore. So this is going to have miles and miles of life. Lots of rebuilds in this thing's future. This engine will be running with these cylinders, hopefully for the rest of its life. So I've got everything freshly honed. I've got everything washed. Now, again, guys, when you're installing an engine, cleanliness is absolutely key. So we've got kind of all our components here laid out. As you guys saw in the last show, the 1937 heads, just absolutely beautiful. They came together so nice. So the cylinders, as you guys can see, we've got a real nice, beautiful crosshatch on the inside of the cylinders. Pistons, standard bore. We've sized these pistons right to 4.5 thousandths of an inch inside each of these cylinders. We're going to be using some factory Harley-Davidson components, factory Harley-Davidson tools, I should say, to do the installation of the top end. We've got our genuine Harley-Davidson squaring plate here, even with the HD cast insignia there. What's it? 365-27 factory part number. And then we've got our piston ring compressor, also a genuine Harley-Davidson tool. So I've already fit the pistons, like I said. The piston rings, 3 rings on these. We've got an oil ring and 2 compression rings. We've actually fit the piston rings, gapped them to 15, 16 thousandths of an inch. So this ought to really go together nice and slick. Get her oiled up, get this pair of cylinders installed, and we'll be bolting the heads on. Guys, stay with us. Okay, wrist pin clip. Okay, we're getting these ring grooves oiled up as we speak, and ooh, a little bit heavy there. So the rings themselves, guys, Harley-Davidsons of this era, actually initially the 37 Harleys had 3 compression rings. With the overhead valve and circulating oil system, they quickly realized that they needed an oil control ring in order to scrape the cylinder walls clean and put oil back into the sump. So this lower ring, that's actually what we're installing right now. It's the oil control ring. It's what keeps the cylinders clean. This is a 3-piece oil ring. It's a high tension setup made by Hastings Company. So best rings on the market. And step one. Okay, we'll gap all those rings and put the grooves where we like them in just a second. Ring number 2 and 3 are both compression rings, each kind of their own design. And we're going to look for the dot on this one. Dot is bevel on the bottom, dot on the top. All right. Get same thing. There we are. Now that we've got the rings installed, we're going to set the grooves where we like them. Oil them a little bit more just to make sure there's no dry spots inside. How beautiful. Okay. Let's find that oil expander ring groove there, and these two. One. There we are. Okay. Ring compressor. Now, copious amounts of oil is important, guys. It was the word my dad always used, copious amounts. But the more oil, you know, you're certainly not hurting anything by using more oil. Okay. Easy as it gets, guys. Move the square plate. There we are. There we have it. Okay. Now, the hardware we're using, being that original Knucklehead hardware is incredibly difficult to find, Colony Machine makes some great parts for the rebuilds of these engines. We're going to be using factory correct CAD plated hardware from Colony. Really makes that engine look bright, and again, 1937 proper. So we've got the generator removed. It makes it quite a bit easier to tighten down these base nuts. And front cylinder is about done. All right, that's good enough to get them installed, guys. We'll get those torqued to spec here shortly. On to cylinder number 2. Excellent. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah. Probably ought to pull that square and plate out. Here we go. There we have it, guys. Cylinders are bolted on. Come on over and check this out, Steve. This looks amazing. Right now, they're right at about top dead center. As you can see, slick as it gets. You can hear that breather working. That would be pumping oil right through here up to the top end. Beautiful. This is going to make for one sweet motor. All right, arm of the heads. Copper head gaskets, guys, only way to go. See a lot of guys use the blue Teflon stuff. I never was crazy about those. Copper, these come out of the package. They have to be annealed, but after you anneal them, it's really a great setup. It's metal to metal. You know you're not going to be blowing any head gaskets. So where are we at here? Right there. Okay, head number one. All right, guys, we've got the head bolts started. God, this is going to be one beautiful engine. All right, they're holding their place. So let's bolt that top second one on and we can torque them all as they go. Give you guys a quick visual of what this bad boy is going to look like. All finished up. Just amazing. Hold them in place. Wow. What a sight. We're really getting close. Oh my God, it looks incredible. Head's done. Cylinders installed. Short list of things left to do after we get those heads torqued down, guys. Got a bracket or two to install, of course, as we torque down the head bolts. I got a few more of those to go. Sitting here on the table, not a ton left. 6-volt charging system on this bike. We like to do everything as authentic as we can. The heart of that 6-volt charging system, a rebuilt 1930s, 40s, and 50s Harley-Davidson Model 32E generator, rebuilt by our good friend Dale Cashman. Dale is the generator wizard, best guy to have you do your generators anywhere in the world. So Dale's been doing all of our generators here at Wheels Through Time for years and years and years and years. 6-volt relay. This bolts right here on the front of the engine and slides right here. Distributor. What we've got to do is set up our points assembly here, time the engine. This slides right here, advance, retard. And then, guys, install push rods. So I got 4 push rods to clean up, early style Harley-Davidson push rod tubes, intake manifold, all that kind of comes together as we tighten down the heads. Make sure we're square right in here. We'll be installing a carburetor, get that motor bolted in. We'll be riding this thing in no time, guys. 1937 Harley-Davidson Knucklehead 2022 Wheels Through Time raffle bike, guys. If you haven't got your tickets yet, make sure you enter the drawing. You could win this machine. It's going to be an incredible bike, ready to roll down the road. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.